Jeffrey, you are being ridiculous.
Can you tell if you're having a nervous breakdown?
This sex thing has got completely out of hand.
Dad, I've stopped having sex.
Jeff stopped having sex.
No sex? You mean just safe sex?
My dear, what you need is a relationship.
Relationship? And shoes.
Steve.
Jeffrey?
Jeff. You had a boyfriend, then you could relax.
How about phone sex?
What?
Jeffrey, you're beginning to have a problem.
Oh, Fred, let's help him out. Sweetheart, what are you wearing?
Jeffrey, listen to reason.
Dad, I'm not gonna have phone sex with you and Mom.
Jeffrey!
Oh, and what about this person, Steve?
From the first second I saw you, I fantasized about you, letting you do things to me that I have only permitted with 5,000 other men.
I mean, Jeffrey, it's just sex.
You know, in a better world, I could ask you to square dance.
Oh, look, a wholesome gay couple.
Just so there's no surprises, I'm HIV positive.
You should have told me.
I did.
Well, sooner, before things happen.
Oh, before I kissed you.
Yeah. And I'm sorry that life is suddenly radioactive.
Of course life sucks. It always will, so why not make the most of it? How dare you not lunge for any shred of happiness?
How about tomorrow night?
I'm working till 10.
Afterwards.
Well,
Oh, come on. You're gay, you're single.
It isn't pretty.
yes.
Yes!
Table for two?
It's my decision. I get to be Jeffrey.
Oh, what do you want?
Jewelry.
How do you write a comedy about AIDS? AIDS ain't funny. Well, Paul Rudnick has done it. He doesn't say AIDS is funny, but what he is saying is that AIDS is not something which should so overwhelm our lives.
The story is about a gay man who decides to give up sex in response to the AIDS crisis and the insanity of romance in our times.
He loves love. He loves to love and to be loved, but he doesn't know all that entails. He doesn't know that it also entails embracing pain, embracing some negativity.
We are talking about AIDS. This is a film that dares to be a comedy about a very serious, tragic subject matter, but his feeling is we have to grab at life, we have to attack this with humor, with a kind of zest, and the scenes in it are both, you know, moving and wildly funny.
The epidemic the way it is, we've all been touched by someone that we know who's died or is sick, and I feel a great honor and also a little bit of trepidation because I want people to have done a service, you know, portraying this kind of experience to people.
People are dropping dead every second. You know, I lose friends every month, every week. And so it's not so much that I'm Mother Teresa or I'm doing something extraordinarily wonderful. I am doing my part.
This movie extols love and living, you know, and there's nothing bad about it.
I've seen so many people who've both been sick or caring for people who are sick but some of the funniest people alive. And they know, my God, now you need a good punchline more than ever.
A kiss is just a kiss. It's the beard coming back at you, which was really strange.
I do remember something absolutely charming happening on the first day. Steven Weber, who is a wonderful actor and a terrific person, at one point, very soon after we'd all met, he suddenly grabbed Michael Weiss and kissed him on the mouth and said, "There, that's it, I've done it, we've got it out of the way. Now that we can get on with the rest of the work."
I have this feeling that the rest of America, and the rest of the world for that matter, is a lot more sophisticated, or at least a lot more curious than sometimes people on the coasts give them credit for.
People are complaining, they are laughing so much, they are missing other jokes, so they're having to go back to hear the jokes that they missed while they were laughing.
See Jeffrey and have a wonderfully entertaining time. Oh, look, a wholesome gay couple. See Jeffrey and learn something about people in our society whose lives may not be that familiar or that customary, or might seem a little frightening or threatening. But also, I think, have your eyes and heart opened about the courage of many individuals in our society today, which often gets overlooked.
The 1995 theatrical release of Jeffery earned nearly $3.5 million in only a limited number of theaters, while breaking box office records in New York, LA, and San Francisco. And when it was initially released, daily inquiries to its internet website outnumbered and far outpaced those to Waterworld during its theatrical run. To support the release of this special and hilarious film on video, Orion Home Video features an extensive consumer advertising campaign in magazines and newspapers coast to coast. Total circulation, over 2 million readers. In addition, interest-building radio promotions will create over hundreds of thousands of more impressions. Gay market consumer ads will also be featured on various television networks, including A&E, TNT, VH1, E-Channel, and Lifetime. Jeffery will be held back from pay-per-view for 60 days. And based on the success of these 4 films, you just know Jeffery is going to be a smash. Jeffery, order cutoff date January 24th, 1996. Street date February 13th, 1996. From Orion Home Video.
New Line Home Video presents a new film by Robert Altman, director of The Player and MASH. Kansas City, the 1930s, where opportunity waits for those who take it.
Give me the money. Wait, what? Somebody set me up in your cab, stuck a gun in my face, and took all my damn money.
But when a small-time hood steps over the line, he crosses the wrong man.
What am I going to do with you? I think of something.
You got your money back, right? So, can I have my husband back now?
How'd you like him? In a sack or in a box?
Now, to win her husband's freedom,
I'm keeping your wife for insurance. If Johnny gets free, you get your wife back. If anything goes wrong, your wife will wake up in a pile of dirt. Only she won't wake up, get it?
boundaries will be crossed.
You got guts. Yeah, now they're yours. Your guts? Everything's yours.
And one bond will tie everyone together. Kansas City features an all-star cast including Jennifer Jason Leigh, Miranda Richardson, Harry Belafonte, Michael Murphy, Dermot Mulrooney, and Steve Buscemi. Rolling Stone magazine says jazz lovers rejoice. Altman is still the most challenging of American filmmakers, a down and dirty homage to Kansas City in the 30s. Kansas City will have a 60-day pay-per-view window and a national radio campaign. Every story has two sides.
I know everything there is to know about what's going on.
In Kansas City, directed by Robert Altman.
Mickey Rourke and Tupac Shakur star in Bullet. After 8 years in prison, he's back on the streets.
I robbed the old man's liquor store. All Bullet did was drive the car.
Welcome to the free world, man. And a bitter rivalry.
He just robbed two of my best customers. Stuck my man Flacco in the eye. And took off with my product and my cash.
Is set to reignite.
Bullet is mine.
Tank was coming after you.
I think we got a dead one over here. He's as blue as Elvis.
You want your pound of flesh, why don't you do it yourself?
I've been waiting for a long time.
See me again, it's gonna be gunfire when it follows.
Coming from New Line Home Video, in a remote corner of the South Pacific, an exiled scientist created something impossible. Unmistakably human, undeniably animal. On the island of Dr. Moreau.
I'd like to present my children.
With over 30 million box office, it's the most incredible science fiction thriller since Congo or Jurassic Park.
Oh my God.
Marlon Brando and Val Kilmer star in H.G. Wells' most terrifying creation. About the line that separates man from beast.
What's going on?
And the notorious doctor who dared to cross it.
There's no way off the island.
Marlon Brando, Val Kilmer, David Thewlis, Verussa Balk, in a John Frankenheimer film, director of The Manchurian Candidate and Birdman of Alcatraz. Critics give The Island of Dr. Moreau 4 stars and call it mesmerizing, creepy and cool, a breathtaking ride. With a 60-day pay-per-view window, The Island of Dr. Moreau terrifies with creatures from Academy Award winner Stan Winston, the genius behind Jurassic Park and Terminator 2.
We are men because the Father has made us men.
Buy 8 copies of The Island of Dr. Moreau and get the Island Survival Pack with a utility vest, thermal t-shirt, 4 compass watches, and 11 dog tags. Survival Pack also includes scratch and match cards for a self-contained in-store turnkey promotion. The Island of Dr. Moreau.
Coming from New Line Home Video.
Have you ever thought you came from an unusual family? Well, after you meet my guest today, you may want to adjust your standards.
I married a Siamese twin and had an affair with her sister.
I've been engaged to 3 of my cousins.
I'm my own grandpa.
You're your own grandpa?
It's quite simple, really.
Many, many years ago when I was 23, I was married to a widow who was pretty as could be. This widow had a grown-up daughter who had hair of red. My father fell in love with her and soon they two were wed. My father's wife then had a son who kept him on the run. And he became my grandchild cause he was my daughter's son. My wife is now my mother's mother and it makes me blue. Because although she is my wife, she's my grandmother too.
This has got to be the strangest thing I ever saw.
As husband of my grandmother, I am my own grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. Everybody! I'm my own grandpa. It sounds funny, I know, but it really is so. Hey! I'm my own grandpa.
From the dopes who brought you Dumb and Dumber.
Oh no, someone's stolen our garbage again.
The Stupids.
That's a well-made shoe.
With a national theatrical release on over 1,200 screens and starring Tom Arnold of True Lies in 9 months.
Stuck! I'm caught! I'm trapped! Somebody help me out here!
I'm cornered!
Yes, that's the word I'm looking for! I'm cornered!
And featuring Playboy centerfold and MTV personality Jenny McCarthy. And directed by John Landis, creator of National Lampoon's Animal House and the Blues Brothers.
This guy must be fearless and very, very smart.
To wise up customers to the arrival of the Stupids, we've got totally stupefying marketing stuff.
Oh my God, it's true!
Like a 60-day pay-per-view window, posters, and New Line Home Video will be copy protecting each Stupids video cassette with the Macrovision anti-copy process.
Well, thank you very much. That's incredibly generous.
Rated PG, the Stupids will make for a perfect family holiday rental. So stock up now on the heroically harebrained epic about a family from the shallow end of America's gene pool.
What you been doing?
This and that. Had breakfast, read the paper, saved the world.
The Stupids.
That seems pretty senseless, but whatever.
On video cassette, stupidly enough, from New Line Home Video.
Coming soon from New Line Home Video.
I was coming through Texas on my way to Mexico. I needed some time to hide out. I should have known better. Didn't take too long before it started.
It's not a good idea to be looking at Mr. Doyle's girl that way.
I seem to remember a guy once told me this is a free country.
Now you're free to go.
2 bootlegging gangs from Chicago took over this town. You got Strozzi and the Italians on one side, and Doyle and his Irish boys on the other. Maybe I could make some money.
Well, you came to the right place, sir, because everybody here is making a lot of money.
His name's Smith. At least that's what he says.
Did you get that car of yours fixed yet?
I was hoping maybe you could help me pay the damages.
I guess maybe you'll have to kill me.
It'll hurt if I do.
How would you like to kill Strozzi? I figure you for the kind of guy who goes to the highest bidder.
$1,000, Mr. Doyle.
Nobody's worth that much. You shot some of our guys.
Yes, I did. Once it deserved it.
Mr. Doyle thought you and him had a deal.
Somehow I had the feeling the walls were moving in on me.
Now you've been going back and forth playing both sides, making yourself a lot of money out of all this.
For one little second, you think you're gonna get away free and clear. You end up paying the price.
Kill him.
No exceptions. Everybody pays the price.
Hickey's coming directly for you. Don't be coming to me for help.
Thinking about to tell you I quit.
You don't quit me. Nobody quits me.
What's you thinking about me when you're dying?
I'll be in hell waiting for you.
Nothing personal.
Now playing at a motion picture theater near you.
Hello, girls. Caitlin, come help me in the kitchen. Hurry up, because I forget where it is.
That's her mom. She's got amnesia.
What if you couldn't remember your real name, your first kiss, or your last goodbye?
Honey, you have an ETA on that carrot?
Stow it.
And then suddenly,
I used to do this. I'm a chef. Yeah!
without warning,
Give Do something else.
Celery! Scallions!
All your memories
Name's Charlie. I'm coming back.
came flooding back to you.
Evening, Charlie. Long time.
One bullet at a time.
I got movement on Samantha Kane.
You're kidding.
I may have a lead on someone. May still have some of her stuff.
This man, he's gonna help me find some things out, so we'll be safe.
Your full name is Charlene Elizabeth Baltimore. This could be trouble.
My name is Samantha Kane.
No, forget all that.
I'm in the PTA.
Then quit! You're an assassin working for the United States government.
We have 24 hours. We find her, and we kill her.
Run for your life!
Charlie Baltimore's alive, sir.
Who are you?
Name's Charlie, the spy.
Back when we first met, you were all like, oh, boy, I burned the darn muffins. Now, you go into a bar, 10 minutes later, sailors come running out. What up with that?
Honk if there's any trouble.
Yeah, so Miss Daisy, I be honking.
If you have plans for a calm, quiet evening,
Cover your ears. Hey, should we get a dog?
it's time to kiss them all. Good night. Gina Davis, Samuel L. Jackson, The Long Kiss. Good night. Directed by Rennie Harlan.
In the tradition of the last of the Mohicans, and Dances with Wolves. His people survived in a world where the only law was the law of nature. Now, a dangerous new animal stalks his world.
This is our land. We should not have the white man here to tell us what to do.
From now on, his people will be divided.
The white man is here because I want it. I do not.
Into those who are conquered.
There's no place in this camp for your son and me.
And those who resist.
I will go and not come back until the rules are changed. You are not a son of your people. You may never return.
In a spectacular realm of mystic wonder and deadly violence.
The white man is dead, killed. Someone has to be punished for that.
He will find the heart of the hero. And the fate of his people. Shadow of the Wolf, starring Lou Diamond Phillips, Donald Sutherland, Toshiro Mifune, and Jennifer Tilly. Shadow of the Wolf.
Powered by a dazzling all-star cast and a theatrical release in major national markets, it's the home video premiere of the extraordinary $30 million wilderness adventure, Shadow of the Wolf. Backed by a multi-million-dollar advertising campaign on national network and cable television, it's a breathtaking epic destined to rent in the style of major hits like Never Cry Wolf and Dances with Wolves. This PG-13 rated family adventure is a classic confrontation of man against nature. Shadow of the Wolf features hot box office stars Lou Diamond Phillips of Young Guns 1 and 2, Stand and Deliver, and La Bamba, Jennifer Tilly of Scorchers and the Fabulous Baker Boys, Donald Sutherland of JFK, Backdraft, and MASH, and Toshiro Mifune of Shogun, Rashomon, and the Seven Samurai. And to capture customer awareness in store, there's a traffic-stopping full-size 4-color poster. And for more excitement from this surefire audience pleaser, you'll save $25 off the wholesale price with our special Shadow of the Wolf 4-pack. Harness the massive impact of an all-star cast, popular genre appeal, and an awareness-boosting nationwide theatrical campaign as the sweeping wilderness spectacular Shadow of the Wolf comes to video cassette. Shadow of the Wolf, exclusively from Vision International.
Coming from New Line Home Video.
You'll never guess who this is in a million years.
They were cousins.
Well, now, I don't know why you don't recognize me. I've done grown 2 feet and put on 70 pounds since you saw me last.
Reunited after years apart. But this family reunion isn't what it seems.
Adele, call the fire department. There's a truck on fire outside.
You know, with the truck burning and all, looks like we're going to be underfoot for a little longer than we planned.
Some pretty scary people in your family tree.
Beneath the charm.
Someone's been in our medicine chest.
Behind the innocence lies a nightmare.
We've got to take this thing one step at a time.
You said you would get us brand new lives and make us respectable people, and you promised to make me a wife and mother.
A woman on the edge of insanity. And a man hiding a violent secret.
Things just been going the way we planned.
Will stop at nothing to take over the Sullivans' lives.
Those doctors told me I can be anybody I want to be. I want to be you, Rich.
From the makers of Deadbolt, Desperate Motive is a suspense thriller like Unlawful Entry into Cape Fear. Starring David Keith of An Officer and a Gentleman and Firestarter, Marg Helgenberger of China Beach and Stephen King's upcoming Tommyknockers, William Catt of Carrie, House and Naked Obsession, and Mel Harris of 30-something and Wanted Dead or Alive. When family comes to visit, beware. Desperate Motive.
In a war-torn country battling for its political life, defenseless tribesmen are forced to fight or die.
We want the men of this village to join our forces. No harm will come to those of you who join us.
Amid the chaos of combat, 2 unlikely allies join forces.
You saved my life, didn't you?
We must move out of here. Tomorrow morning latest.
One, a proud Zulu chief stripped of his land and his family.
We have to leave so we can avenge them. Don't give up. Be brave.
The other, a courageous resistance fighter battling alongside his African countrymen.
We've been waiting for you.
Together, they will take a lowly band of misfits and forge them into a rebel army strong enough to drive out their enemies and take back their nation. Starring Deion Stewartson of The Final Alliance and Adrian Pierce of American Ninja 3, it's a blistering firefight to the finish, straight out of today's headlines. Warriors from Hell. Plus, you can ignite explosive profits on this hot new action hit with our Warriors from Hell 2-pack, priced at $139.95, regularly $89.95 per cassette. That's a full $40 off. Order now. Warriors from Hell, exclusively from Columbia TriStar Home Video.
This Father's Day, give Dad a gift that he'll never forget. Columbia TriStar Home Video offers you a great selection of film favorites and sports video cassettes, priced for sell-through.
Do not lie to me. You stole from me. You stole from me, and stealing is a form of rape. Did you think you could get away with it? Did you think you could steal from me? From Maya Lansky, Charlie Luciano, and me?
Warren Beatty and Annette Bening star in Bugsy, the incredible true story of Bugsy Siegel. This Academy Award-winning film of the infamous gangster that betrayed the mob for love is now newly priced for sell-through.
Jack Ruby. Wire service scams, racetrack swindles.
What is it with you people?
What's going on with the girl, Jack?
They brought her to meet Tony Montana.
No, they didn't. They brought her to put her with the president.
What do you people want from me?
The Mafia needed a patsy, the CIA needed a pawn, and the conspiracy needed a killer. Danny Aiello stars as Ruby. This astonishing, exciting, and action-packed thriller is now priced for sell-through and will definitely make you reconsider the truth of JFK's death. And if your dad's a good sport, we've got the best in sports entertainment. Whether it's skiing, golf, or other sports action, you're sure to find something that Dad will love, and at a price you'll love. Plus, Columbia TriStar Home Video offers you a sell-through collection of Jack Nicholson films that Dad will want to own. So show him how much you care this Father's Day with a great sell-through release, only from Columbia TriStar Home Video.
This June, New Line Home Video asks the question, at what price glory? Well, how about $14.95 to $19.95?
Colonel?
Yeah.
Ramon Morales just crashed into Gulf. He's dead, Chappie.
People die in the drug war all the time, Chappie.
My whole village and family's in danger.
I have these fighters back in this hangar by Sunday morning.
Yeah, how many pieces?
The odds are against them.
You're grounded, Sinclair.
So is the U.S. government.
No surveillance, no interdiction, no nothing.
But Chappie Sinclair's got a secret weapon. It's an adventure for the entire family. Iron Eagle 3, Aces.
Academy Award winner Lou Gossett Jr. and two-time Miss Olympia Rachel McClish star in this action-packed film directed by John Glenn of James Bond fame. Iron Eagles 3, Aces, flying home for only $19.95. And the action doesn't stop there. Dennis Hopper and Michael J. Pollard star as two crazy Vietnam vets, bringing you truth, justice, and a slightly offbeat American way in Riders of the Storm, just $14.95. Next, battling it out on the Skeleton Coast, Ernest Borgnine, Herbert Lom, Robert Vaughn, and Oliver Reed take you on a star-studded action odyssey that'll keep you riveted, especially at only $14.95. And finally, take a ride on the war bus through war-torn Vietnam. Daniel Stephen, Ram Kristoff, and Urs Althaus star in this adventure into hell, just $14.95. Bring home 4 glorious hits from just $14.95 to $19.95 each. Get them while they're hot. Street date, June 9th. From New Line Home Video.
The Second World War comes to life through spectacular newsreel footage in this award-winning series based on General Dwight D. Eisenhower's personal memoirs and told in his own words. Breathtaking in scope and authenticity, it's an epic adventure that features the finest World War II footage ever captured on film. Never before available on home video, New Line Home Video presents General Dwight D. Eisenhower's Crusade in Europe, a 6-volume set. Volume 1, War Declared, America Joins the Fight. Volume 2, The First Offensive, The Sand Shift in North Africa. Volume 3, Assault on Italy, The Rise and Fall of Mussolini. Volume 4, D-Day, The Turning Point. Volume 5, Hitler's Last Stand, The Collapse of the Third Reich. And Volume 6, Victory, The Forging of Peace. This 6-volume collector's edition features high-level leaders and generals, including Roosevelt, Churchill, Montgomery, Hitler, Rommel, Mussolini, plus many others, and is only $119.70 for the complete set, or individually at $19.95.